And you say, here's a girl who has asthma. She's an athlete. Why is she smoking cigarettes? That's nothing. You know what Scott, the engineer, keeps back there with him? He's a big smoker, too.
What?
He's no athlete. He has a asthma spray.
Oh, stop.
To clear his lungs. Gorilla caught him with it. Gorilla says, hey, you know what Scott, the engineer has? He pockets it every time I walk in. He doesn't want anyone to know it. Is that true? Yeah, that's what he told us.
He has an inhaler?
He has an inhaler.
He's probably got emphysema.
And he won't let us know because he doesn't want us making fun of him.
So sick.
Yeah, he's fine.
Hey, where is he? Hey, Scott, is that true? You have an inhaler?
Come in here with your inhaler.
Come on in and reveal it. Why don't you come out of the closet, Mr. Inhaler?
70-year-old people have those.
Yeah. He has the lungs of a 100-year-old man.
And it doesn't bother him. That's the most amazing thing.
He smokes so much. There's a guy with a death wish.
Oh, yeah. So he gums up his lungs, sprays that to clear it, gums up his lungs.
Right. There's a whole cycle he's on. Where is he?
Tail.
Come in here with your spray.
Even Jackie can see the ridiculousness.
Oh, yeah. Even me.
Where's Scott?
Oh, yeah.
Bring me Scott the engineer.
Plus, they're expensive.
Well, you know he can't walk fast. He'll get out of breath.
Are you out of breath? I didn't mean for you to run in here. Is it true that you've been hiding your inhaler from us?
I don't hide anything.
Yes, you
Where
do.
is it? I've never seen it.
I've never seen it.
Because
and Gorilla says you pocket it every time he walks in the room.
I don't use it. I'll use it.
You used it today?
Did he see me use it?
No.
Okay.
Why was it out?
Where is it?
I get bronchitis occasionally.
I'm just afraid doing this impression of you. What is this? And you're getting fatter than ever.
I know.
You're huge.
I need help.
You're really out of control. The only thing that looks good on you is your hair. Which I never thought I'd say about you.
That's the highlight of him.
Yeah.
It's his best feature.
And that's not even real. You know your best feature is your hair? And it's not even yours?
Thank you.
Hey, Fred's getting you down.
Took him 8 years.
What's going on? What are you carrying an inhaler? Where is it?
Get it.
What, you use an inhaler? So you smoke to death, and then what do you do? What does it do for you? It clears your lungs out?
Yeah.
Well, what are you mad at me for? I'm just asking.
I'm not mad. Who's mad?
It's obvious you're mad.
I'm not mad.
You hate when I talk about this, right? How often do you use the inhaler?
Not very often.
You're using it today, though, right?
No, I didn't use it today.
Why'd you have it out?
I had taken it out of my bag. It was I keep it in my bag in case I run out of breath, In case I got to go up a lot of stairs.
Really?
And what do you keep the cigarettes for? To make sure that happens?
Yes.
Man, you're messed up. You're on an inhaler. That's one step away from the big C. Dude.
No, there's a respirator in between.
Oh, that's right, the respirator. So why do you hate the inhaler since it gives you,
I don't hate it.
You hate it because you can't hold a cigarette when you're holding it. Can you hold an inhaler and a cigarette at the same time?
I'm going to have one made where I can have the cigarette built into the inhaler.
It's the new inhaler filter.
Inhaler. That's so funny to see an old guy with an inhaler.
We got to get a TV show.
I know.
Pretty soon you'll get a walker.
You see that guy building that
contraption and an inhaler? You can inhale and smoke at the same time. So where is the inhaler? Is it in your bag?
Yeah.
Why don't you bring it? We want to see it.
Where is it? Go get it.
All right.
Come on back. Don't flip the bird. Just get it. He just flipped us all the bird.
Yeah, like we're gumming up his lungs.
Yeah, like it's our fault that he's on the inhaler.
Don't you don't see this?
What?
It's pretty obvious that his wife doesn't know that he has it, probably.
No, of course his wife knows he has an inhaler.
What, she's got hers and he's got his. They
Come
got
on.
matching ones.
Scott's a smoker. He doesn't disguise that. Of course she knows. He just doesn't like us bringing it up.
Right. Well, you're only trying to help him.
He doesn't want our help. I can't blame him for that.
Because he told me, because the last time I talked to him about, like, his lungs, I started goofing on him, saying, don't you want your kid to see you grow up? And then his wife got mad at me because I said, how can you say that? Because then, what do you mean? Of course he's going to see his kid grow up. I said, well, how do you...
because smokers are in a total state of denial.
I know, everyone gets mad at me, but
But you're trying to help.
I'm trying to help. How come you don't like me talking about this? Because your wife gets mad at me, right?
No.
No, the last time I got in trouble for this because I said you're not gonna see your kid grow up and go to college. I mean, he's not gonna go to college because you can't afford college, but
Well, he'll get all those good benefits Scott leaves him with.
oh yeah, you have insurance, right?
Death insurance.
Do you have death insurance?
Yes.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
How much will at least your kid be covered for college?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. So in a way, it's good that Scott will die.
Yeah, because he certainly can't afford it living.
No. Kid'll have to go to Nassau Community or Adelphi.
Could be worse.
Is that the inhaler?
Yes.
Okay, let's see how you use it.
I don't need it now.
Go
I'm
ahead,
not gonna
take
use
a
it.
shot.
There's no reason to use it.
How's it work?
You open the front here and you...
Yeah.
you
He flips it down.
He's like dependent on so many
Yeah.
things.
I'm not dependent on
He's got
anything.
to carry so many things with him when he leaves home.
No wonder your arms hurt. What's in that bag? He's got inhalers,
You
cartons
need a
of cigarettes.
roadie just to get you to work.
Lighters.
Yeah. It's just a spray. It's
Right.
called Ventolin.
What do you? Is that prescription?
Yes. Ventolin. Yes.
So your doctor gives you that? Doesn't he like? What's the matter?
Here comes Gary.
No. It's Gorilla said that he saw the inhaler this morning.
Yeah.
And he wasn't going to say anything. He said then this guy yelled at him. There you go.
You better be nice to these interns.
Yeah, they tell me everything.
Who else would tell him?
Right.
Who else?
You mad at Gorilla for telling me about the inhaler?
I'll get him back.
Oh, yes, he will.
I'll smoke 2 cottons.
So what do you do? Like sometimes you have to have a couple of cigarettes.
No, when I have a cold or something, it becomes a little difficult to breathe.
I see. All right. Thank you.
Well, you know.
All right, that's all I want to know.
Upper respiratory infection.
So you don't have a cold now, but you carry your inhaler.
It's in my bag. I had looked for something in my bag this morning, and I took some stuff out.
All right.
And
Okay. Good luck with the inhaler.
thanks.
Okay, very good. There's Scott the engineer with his inhaler. I just wanted to learn more
And
about
people
inhaler.
wonder why medical costs in this country are so high.
Yeah, Scott the engineer. 'Cause he smokes like a demon. How many packs you do already today? He sends his intern out for cartons of cigarettes whenever there's a threat of a snowstorm.
He
Once
can't be
I sent
stuck
her.
without cigarettes.
Once I sent her.
some cigarettes.
There's a blizzard coming. Get 3 cottons.
Pretty soon, he'll have to drag in a tank of oxygen.
Yeah. Well, and we'll have to carry it up with him.
Once I sent her.
Oh, really? That only happened one time?
It only
one
snowed
time.
once since she's been here.
Yeah. You know what's funny about Scott? He smokes 100 packs a day. He's got an inhaler. He's got, he's about 50 pounds overweight.
Nah, 50.
Yeah, and at least the cigarettes should keep you
And-
from eating.
And what's great about it is he's wearing a Beverly Hills Polo Club sweatshirt. I like that.
To show my air of sophistication.
It's one of the horses.
All right, go back there and do whatever you do.
Kill myself.
Go back and kill yourself. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Your lungs are fine. Keep smoking. All right, we're going to take a break, and then, Robin, we can continue with the news. He's like Tanya Harding.
You know, he's probably in the Guinness Book. He has the oldest lungs in the world.
He does. George Burns laughs at his lungs. He's like Tanya Harding, isn't he? I mean, she makes no sense either. She smokes like a fiend, and she's an athlete.
She makes even less sense because
Yeah.
she's an athlete, yeah.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be trying to get into peak condition.
What is it?
You know what other athlete smokes that we just had? Keith Hernandez
Yeah.
used to smoke like in the dugout.
Yeah, but that's baseball. You don't have to put any energy into it.
run
Baseball
the
guys
bases.
never
Run the
know what they're
bases.
supposed
How
to be
often do you
doing.
How often do you get to run? He never hit. Yeah, right. It's a short burst.
It was only recently that baseball players even knew they were in sports.
Yeah. Baseball's like bowling. You don't have to put that much effort into it.
I used to intern for the Islanders.
Yeah.
All those guys smoked. All the hockey players.
You ever go to the bowling alley and people are sitting there smoking? I go, what kind of sport is that? You're smoking while you play.
No.
And you're standing on the lane with the cigarette in your mouth.
There's a service light on the lanes. You push the light so the waitress can come and serve you beer.
Yes.
The only person in the alley that's in good shape is the waitress.
Right.
But that's like Jackie. Jackie says to me, it was great last weekend. We went skiing. We had the best.
He'd been skiing.
Right. Yeah. And I got to work off a sweat.
That really should be illegal.
I had my inhaler. So he'll die of liver disease, I'll die of cancer.
Yeah. He can get a transplant. You can't. All right. Well,
I can't win. I can't.
all right. We'll be.
Kind of like life.
I can't win.
I can't win.
I can't win. All right. We got to go.
I really
because
believe that Scott is one of those people, if you put a hole in his throat, he would put his finger over the hole so he could get the
yeah,
cigarette.
a little blowhole in his
Yeah.
throat. When you do get cancer, because you will, you know you will, right?
No, I don't know.
You don't know that?
No.
All right.
That's
You
why
don't
he
think you will?
continues to smoke.
Don't worry, it doesn't say it on the side of the box.
No,
No, but you know you have your
Does it say
family has
something on the side of the
seriously, Scott. You know that you have a proclivity to go toward cancer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the chances are 99.75% that you will have cancer, right?
no, they're increased
There's a guy who
from anybody else.
there's a guy who came in
Scott,
here.
I
and
wouldn't
told
doubt you have cancer already.
Came in
Scott,
here
I
and
wouldn't
told
doubt
you-
you have cancer already.
There's a guy who came in here and told you your lungs are 111.
Yeah, come on, Scott. So let's say when you get cancer, are you going to be a hypocrite and then quit, or are you going to just put your finger over that little meat hole in your throat
Why quit?
and continue to smoke? You will smoke, right?
No, I won't.
Will you put the cigarette in the hole? Because I want to see that.
I will try not to.
All right. Well, there you are. Because if he starts putting his cigarette in the hole, I want to be there for
I
it.
said one of the sickest things I ever saw was the little guy laying in the bed. He could hardly move anymore. They made a special little tray. It was a metal tray.
Yeah.
You could stick the cigarette in one side, okay?
Yeah.
And then there was a plastic tube that went to his mouth.
Yeah.
And then he would put his hand over his little hole and suck in through the straw.
Yeah.
And the cigarette would be burning all the way over here
Wow.
in this metal thing.
That's like a Chinese opium den. He's holding a tube in his mouth.
He had to have
A
that.
bong.
If you want to see it, you should rent that movie Dead Again.
Yeah.
Andy Garcia smokes through his blowhole.
Isn't that cool that like the hospital facilitates you? They come up with a special tray that you can rest the cigarette on and put the tube on there?
Good to know.
Yeah.
So
You
don't
ought to
worry
get one of
about
those
the
now. Start practicing.
Get used to it.
Yeah, get used to it.
Cut a hole in your throat now.
I got to be there when you do it.
Great taste. Fine tobacco. Nothing like the first cigarette of the day. Pass me the metal.
What?
Pass me the metal tray. This one's for you.
Pass me the metal tray. You're going to get a metal tray. I want to see it. I want to be there when it happens.
You'll be the first one, I promise.
Thank you. I promise.
Hold on, I can't talk right now. I need to smoke.
Could you understand that?
Yes.
Oh, this wasn't that funny. All right. I just got to see that. Can they attach that talking device to the inhaler so he can inhale and talk at the same time? So you can be smoking, inhaling,
And talking.
and talking.
What a wonderful world.
What a party.
We live in.
What?
Can't even talk.
What a party. What a party. Yeah.
What a party.
Look at that. I got a little bit of tar on my smock. Oh, it's coming out of my lungs.
What do you mean the guy lays there and he can barely move?
Oh, the one hand. Oh, he only had one hand that moved, and that held that little straw.
Had to have that smoke.
Got a match. I dropped my cigarette.
I dropped my cigarette on the floor. I couldn't talk.
Where's my son? Son, your grades are excellent. Give me a light, will you?
So, he could be the guy who helps build a car in the middle of the
Yeah.
hospital room.
Right, right.
PJ. PJ. Put the crankshaft in now.